So the topic that we are discussing is will be studying right now is equipotential surfaces. Okay. Now imagine a test charge. It's this is the center, this is the origin, or this is a particular charge, charge Q, and you are talking about a positive charge Q. It has an electric field around it, that is vector E. Now let's talk about three circles. Three imaginary circles obviously. One has a radius R1, another has a radius R2, and the third one has a radius R3. Now, if you are taking the potential between these 2 points, okay? If you are considering the potential between understand, this is called as one equipotential surface. Let me tell you how exactly is equipotential surface. Here, the potential remains equal, or it remains same actually, or what we exactly talk about is that if I take a voltmeter and place, now let's talk about the circle which has radius R1 between these 2 points. That time, the voltage that is shown is 0. Now, how is it 0? Let me talk about. Okay, this is the potential difference between points A and B when you are moving point from B to A. B is the terminating point, and A exactly. A is the terminating point, B is the starting point exactly. So when we talk about VAB, so when we use this formula, Q by 4 pi epsilon naught 1 by RA minus 1 by RB. RA is the distance from the origin, from the charge to point A, and RB is the distance from the charge to point B. So R1 is the distance from origin, from the charge to the circle. Here, let's talk about these 2 points. Let's talk about this and this point. Okay. Let's say this is A. Let's say this is B. So RA will be the distance from the charge to point A, 1 by RA. RB is the distance from the charge to point B. So that is 1 by RA minus 1 by RB. But here you can see that RA is R1 meters, RB is also R1 meters. So this will be 1 by R1 minus 1 by RB. What is 1 by R1 minus 1 by R1? That is 0. So 0 into Q by 4 pi epsilon naught is 0. Hence the potential difference between 2 points on equipotential surface is 0. Here, you take a voltmeter, keep it between these 2 particular points, it is 0. Between these 2 points, 0. Again, for circle R2, keep it between this and this point, it shows 0. For circle with radius R3, between this and these 2 points, it is shown as 0. So, equipotential surface is that particular imaginary surface where the potential remains same. Here, everywhere, the potential, when you take a voltmeter and keep over here in this similar manner, it shows same potential. And how that happens, let me tell you exactly how exactly this particular potential it happens. That will be, or we can see by using this particular formula, Let's say RA is the terminating point, so this will be R1. This will be 1 by R1 minus. Now this actually will be 0, when this actually will be equal to 0. Now when we talk about the equipotential surface, if you take a voltmeter, keep one point at the origin and over here next to we see. So the formula will be V is equal to Q by 4 pi epsilon naught R1. In the case I can take general formula as R volts. Okay, R volts exactly, because from the origin till here you have taken. Hence, this formula gets reduced to V is equal to Q by 4 by epsilon naught R volts. This total term becomes 0, and you get R volts. Okay, RA will become R volts. 1 by R minus total 0, that will be R volts. Okay, this actually formula. So when you talk about the work done formula is W is equal to minus Q integration from B to A vector E dot D vector L. Now B and A both are same points. B and A both will be, understand, you are taking from here equipotential surface. Work you are doing from here till here when you see. As both the points are same, because it is from integration, so the answer will be 0. Means you are taking a test charge, you are keeping it at position A and you are bringing it to position B. that time no work will be done, because position A's distance from the charge is equal to position B's distance from the charge. Now this becomes the equipotential surface. So on the equipotential surface, whenever you are taking a test charge and you are exactly moving or pushing it in the same direction or same exactly equipotential surface, that time zero work will be done. Because if you have to understand, when you take this formula, when both initial position and final position both are the same thing, then the answer will be zero. This is the work done in the equipotential surfaces, and this is the voltage when you take, or the potential when you take, when you get the voltmeter from the place where the charge is kept to any particular point, any particular radial length when you take in the radial length R, this will be the formula.